Good morning, good evening, good day, wherever you are. If you are looking to get some work done on your YouTube channel, this is the place to be. What a hoot. I was just sat here doing some Pomodoros by myself. For those who don't know, Pomodoro is like 25 minutes of focus time, 5 minutes of a break. That's what we do here in these co-working sessions. I was doing this by myself, which I often do. I'm often sat Pomodoroing by myself. And I was like, oh, what a schmuck I am. I could be doing this with friends. So, yeah, let's get some work done. I'm really excited. I have a surprise day of being at home to get work done. I have been taking this course, like an online course, that I'm going to be sitting here doing. It's very YouTube related. So I am going to be working on that. And then I've also got some emails to write for my email crew. And I'm also going to be doing some editing. So bits and pieces of everything. Let me know in the chat if there's anything in particular that you're going to be working on today. And let's just jump into our first Pomodoro. So yeah, we'll do 25 minutes on, 25 minutes on, where we're working on our individual stuff, and then we'll break for 5 minutes, have a chat, check in, see how everyone's doing, and if you're achieving the things that you're wanting to be achieving. Hey Trey, awesome to have you here. Hey, what video are you working on at the moment? Are you making something for your channel today? Love to know what it is. Yeah, without further ado, let's get some work done. Okay, I do not normally do this mid Pomodoro, but someone has just bumped into the live chat here. Fatherhood and fitness, Chris, how are you going? I am very very stoked to see you. How are you doing, Mum life? How's Mama Life treating you? It is amazing. I had a day today where my little darling girl is at childcare today, so I'm doing these content creator co-working spaces. So we're like all working together and getting stuff done. Can we not hype live streams? Live streams are pretty good. So this is something that I'm doing like whenever I can, really, fitting it in around stuff. So I'm working on my own stuff, and people come in here and get work done. What are you working on at the moment, Chris, on your channel? I saw you've changed your channel name. Love it. Fatherhood and fitness. Very good. Your little one must be not such a total little one. So the way these sessions work is we work for like 25 minutes and get stuff done of our own, and then we break for 5 minutes, have a chat, check in, see what we're working on, see how we're going with are we hitting our goals and all that sort of stuff. So right now I have I've failed at my goal of staying focused for 25 minutes, because it's always exciting when you see a name in the chat that you haven't seen in a while. Hey Elle, awesome to have you here. What are you working on today, Elle? I just paused a Pomodoro. I feel like I should restart this Pomodoro. No, we'll do 15 minutes more of work, and then we will have a proper check-in. But I just say hi. Fatherhood and fitness in the chat for the first time in bloody long time. All right. Now, no one's allowed to distract me again for 14 more minutes. All right, let's see what we can get done. Let me know in the chat what you're working on today. Are you editing? Are you writing a video? I'm watching a video and learning about how to write this specific kind of an email. It's cool. It's a cool course. Elle is working on schedule and editing images. Awesome. Love it. Let's do it. Let's chat in 13 minutes. That was a weird sort of broken up Pomodoro. But it's my channel, so I make the rules. Oh, hello. Hello. Okay, this is very interesting stuff going on in the chat here. Yeah, interesting. Very interesting, Chris. So Chris has been talking in the chat about hyping things. Let's get hyper. I'm a little bit hyper at the moment, to be perfectly honest. I've got a little bit of coffee cranking through my sesh. It's fabulous. Chris, just jump back here. As if your boy's 6. I can't believe it. Time flies, hey. Working on your mental health lately. That's always a very, very good thing to do. Big advocate for that, for sure. The hype link you're talking about is a newer YouTube feature where you can contribute points towards hyping videos. Yes. Sorry for distracting. It's great. It's great to be distracted from work when it's by someone who's an absolute sweetheart. Okay, so I think I guess they're only doing the hype feature for certain channels. Yeah, I'm wondering if, because I feel like I've seen this on other channels. I'm wondering if, I'm in Australia, so sometimes stuff doesn't get rolled out here very quickly. Let me read what you've actually said. Okay, I know for certain they have it on several smaller channels, though. I don't know what you have to do in order to get it. I'm guessing most things are automatic on YouTube. So according to Google, it's an automatic feature. Yeah, there you go. Added to channels in the partner program with 500 to 500,000 subscribers, and it's supposed to add on to all long form content within the past 7 days. Very strange, because do we not need 1,000 subscribers to be in the partner program? It's a little bit confusing, isn't it? And yeah, Elle says, I have a very small vlog channel and I can hype vids. My main channel, this one, has a couple of thousand subs versus 46 on my other. I can't hype on this channel. Yeah. What's going on? What's going on in the hype world? I think everyone should have the capability to hype. It's the actual videos and or channels of which can be hyped. Everyone should have the capability to hype. It's the actual videos. Oh yeah. Yeah. So we can all hype. Why can't you hype my vids? I'm thinking it's possibly because I'm in Australia and it just hasn't been rolled out here yet. It's a pretty new-ish feature, right? Like within the past few months. Sometimes it takes a few months. Yeah, but Elle can't hype on her other channel though. And I have hyper small channels that are, nice play on words, hyper small channels that are not monetized. Log in with on a channel and try to hype this live. Yeah, give it a go. I did see something because I did get distracted by this and go off and do a little bit of research. There is something in settings where you can. I watched a guy talking about this in your settings. When you go into channel, I'll show you where. It's not in mine, which is super weird. I hope this just shows the... Yes, okay, here we go. So in settings, I'm so glad that showed you what I actually wanted to show you. Not all of the other pages that are open on my channel. Okay, so in your settings, under advanced settings, for some people, there will be an option here to turn on hype. I don't even have that in my advanced settings yet. So I'm guessing that it just hasn't been rolled out to my channel yet. That's what I'm thinking. I would love to know in the chat, there's a bunch of you here now. I'd love to know in the chat, have you got this hype feature allowed on your channel? So basically what my understanding of it, correct me if I'm wrong, if you know better than me, which you may, because it hasn't been rolled out here yet. But being hyped is like you can hype a few videos each week, and it just kind of helps that creator to like bump it out to more people. I think that's the general idea. So the more hyped a video is, I guess the more views that video is going to get or something. Hey folks, if you are just tuning in now, this is a content creator co-working session. So we are just working on our own individual stuff. This is a break. We work for 25 minutes on whatever it is you're working on your YouTube channel. Maybe you're editing, writing a video. We've got Elle here who has been working on scheduling stuff. Is that right? Do I remember correctly? Yeah, working on schedule and editing images. So yes, let me know in the chat, what are you working on? How are you going, Elle, with your scheduling and your editing videos? Yeah. So we do 25 minutes of work and then we break for 5 minutes. I had some spare time today, so I was like, let's just jump on. It was an unplanned thing today, but here I am. I was happily working away, and then I was like, what am I doing? Working on my own when I could be hanging out with my friends, getting work done. So yes, let's jump into another 25 minutes. Yeah, how weird. Can't hype Claire's vids. Man, I wonder if you can hype vids. Next time I put a video up on my other channel, we'll do a little test, Elle, and we'll I'll say, hey, can you please see if you can hype that video? Yeah. Oh well, not yet. But yes, let me know in the chat if hype is on your channel yet. It's I'm feeling hyper just thinking about it. All right, let's get some work done, folks. Wow. Well done, everyone. We did another Pomodoro. Aren't we brilliant? I need to know from you, L, Day with L, how is your scheduling going and how is your photo editing going? And what kind of photos are you editing? Are you editing like stuff to go in your videos, or are you editing like thumbnail photos? What you doing? What you working on? Okay, there's some hilariousness going on in the chat, and I don't know what's going on here. This is like certainly one of my most attended co-working sessions. I was just like, whoa, it's like, there's a lot of people here. And then I saw this comment. I have like 4 laptops and several phones. Let's see how many I can get logged in and viewing at once. This is a very, very, very lovely sentiment. I don't know if we can trick YouTube. I see what's happening, and I see what we're doing, and I see the kindness and the I don't know. Is YouTube trickable? Because what seems to be happening is people are logging in from multiple accounts to bump up my watch time, which is very, very sweet. I don't know. Does that count? I suspect even when we do log in with different accounts and different devices, I don't know. I suspect YouTube being very, very a very advanced system. I don't know. I suspect it may not work. That being said, the numbers of my viewers are. Okay, that was what I was going to ask. Hey, how many accounts are you logged in on? Only 4. 21 other people. Well, there we go. That's fantastic. As that's the case, I would love to know from all of you who have joined during the most recent Pomodoro. Whoa, you're 2 people. Okay, so there's a lot of people here, unless other people have been copying what you guys are doing and logging in from multiple accounts. It's so funny and so beautiful, and I love you both. So I would love to know what is it that you have been working on during the past Pomodoro? Tell me what your YouTube channel is about. What are you creating content about? Who are you creating content for? My target audience on this channel is people who are like wanting to grow or feeling stuck in their YouTube growth. I interview other content creators. I had an awesome interview yesterday with Terrence Fisher, whose channel has like nearly 55,000 subscribers. And he's just a very wise chap. So that's something that I love doing on this channel. And I also create like pretty simple content, like for people who are getting stuck with certain things on YouTube. So that's kind of what this is. And I love community. I love hanging out with people. And the content creation space can, when you're a content creator, I don't know about you, but I can sometimes feel a little bit isolated. So I started doing these co-working sessions so that I have people to hang out with and get work done with. And I find it a very effective way to work, even when it's just me. Like working for, and this is particularly on like the more mundane-ish things like editing, or if I'm watching a tutorial video or something that I'm learning myself, like I get pretty distracted. I don't know, I'm going to be assessed for ADHD, and that might be a thing for me, but I find this a very helpful way of working. So 25 minutes of focus, 5-minute break to just do whatever I need to do. And it's amazing for me. I would love to know from you who are watching, are you YouTubers? Like, if not, what are you doing here? I love having you here, but what are your channels? What are you working on? Feel free to not tell me also. What else can I say? So Elle, I'm so excited that we've only got 17 seconds left, but I'm going to tell people about this because it's cool. I do a little bit of coaching, and it's really like a side-by-side helping people like with YouTube-y stuff. I have previously worked in theatre, and sometimes I find for myself that it's a lot easier for someone from the outside to look in and say, that's great what you're doing, but have you thought about doing this? Or have you thought about doing this? That's something that I find super helpful as a creative person, because sometimes you can get a bit like, what's the next best thing to do? What should I be focusing on? You can get a little bit lost because you have like so many ideas sometimes. Sometimes so many ideas is like the can be the tricky thing. So like having someone to stand alongside you and say, how about this? And then we see what happens. So that's, I offered last week some free coaching sessions because I want to film myself and the person that I'm doing this so that I can share that with you all and see if it's something that other people are into. Elle says, need that kind of support from someone I trust. Yeah, so Elle's one of the people that won one of the sessions. So if that's something that's interesting to you, there's other ways of working with me and connecting with me in the description of this video. So with all of that said, let's do another Pomodoro. I'm so stoked. I've been meaning to watch this tutorial video thing that I'm watching right now, which is actually about Black Friday sales and writing emails to support that. Because I'm going to definitely do a Black Friday sale coaching thing, and it's all about like this Liz Wilcox. Is anyone in on her stuff? She's so good. Maybe I'll talk about it in the next break, but that's what I'm watching and learning at the moment, is this training with her. Yeah, cool. Let's do some more work. Fantastic. We did another Pomodoro because we are what? Brilliant. Amazing. I'm getting so much work done. You're getting so much work done. I did step out for a moment to get my coffee. And yeah, so what's going on here? We've got fatherhood and fitness, drinking soda, great choice, a Diet Coke for Elle. What time is it where you are? Diet Coke still has caffeine in it, right? How are you going with caffeine late in the day? For me, that would be asking for no sleep. But yeah, for me, 10:48 a.m., getting work done, living the dream. How are you all going? There's a lot of quiet folks in the chat, and that is totally fine. You don't have to feel any pressure to talk just because I'm a chatty Sue. Okay, so Elle's saying that it's late. Does caffeine affect your sleep? Because it's no good for me. 8 p.m. Okay, yeah. No, don't be drinking Diet Coke at night. I don't want to shame you or anything, but I want you to get good rest. I think it's very helpful. All right, maybe it doesn't affect you how it affects me. It definitely affects me. What am I talking about? Okay, laughing my ass off also. What am I talking about? Oh, I wanted to share, because we've got a bunch of new people here, which is really lovely. Wonderful to have you here. And there's something that I think trips a lot of YouTubers up. It's certainly been, I found it to be a massive, massive pain in my arse, and that is creating a banner. Does anyone have any trouble creating a YouTube banner for your channel that like doesn't just look good on one device? So it's very easy to get it done to make it look good on one device, right? But sometimes it's a little bit of a pain if you're trying to do it across devices. So I am putting a link here so that if that's something that you have struggled with, right there, you can, is that link clickable? Yes, it is. You can download a YouTube banner guide there, and it is super duper helpful. That is also going to get you into my email marketing system. Where I catch up with people. I say, hey, what's going on? What are you working on? This is what I'm working on. I'm doing some gardening this week. What are you growing in your garden at the moment? What is growing at the moment? Whoa, there is so much caffeine cranking through my sis right now, hey? I'm very excited at the moment because we're going into summer. It's getting warmer here. That means that I'm going to have my first ever summer harvest of vegetables. I've been preparing my soil. If you're in my email list, you would have seen photos of the weeds that I had to dig out of my soil to prepare it. I'm thinking I'm gonna be growing tomatoes. I've got a little 17-month-old baby, and we have been growing some seedlings. I think that's so fun. There's this book that we read to her all of the time, and one of the pages in the book is about eating from the garden and being kind to its creatures. And I'm like, oh man, that is so sweet. Oh no, we don't have anything growing in our garden. So I was very inspired this year to actually start planting stuff, and I'm very excited. And that has absolutely nothing to do with YouTube, and that's the kind of stuff that you will hear about in my email newsletter. That's right. Carrots, broccoli. Oh, I got a sad story to tell you about broccoli. I grew some broccoli and I was so excited because it's like when it comes up, it's like these tiny little sweet, like it's like broccoli, but tiny, which like, I don't know, gardening's been blowing my mind a lot lately. Just like there's a seed and then all of a sudden there's like a whole spinach bush that feeds you all the spinach that you could possibly need all winter. Amazing. But yeah, I planted some broccoli and you know who got it? Not us, but a whole bunch of bugs. That was devastating because we don't spray stuff onto our vegetables to keep bugs off because that's poison and that's what we're trying to avoid. Not just poison for the bugs, but like there's all sorts of cool stuff that you can grow alongside your vegetables to make the bugs not want to hang around, like chives. Who knew? This has nothing to do with YouTube, but we're about to do another Pomodoro, and I'm going to keep on keeping on with my work. Elle, how's your YouTube stuff going? And hey, Chris, you're still making content, yeah, with all of these channels that you've got? Are you putting content up on them? Is there a specific one that's your like area of focus at the moment? Because four's a lot. Four's a lot. I'm keeping up, kind of struggling keeping up with 2 channels, but yeah. 4's huge if you're doing all that. That's pretty bloody amazing. All right, let's get some work done. Oh, hey, quick question for folks who are working alongside here. How are we feeling? Because I can keep going. I can keep on going. Or we can wrap it up after this Pomodoro. You let me know. Let me know what you want to do. I'm just going to be here all day working on my stuff. But whether I do that with you or by myself, that's completely up to you. Yeah. Please let me know in the chat if you would like me to keep going for more Pomodoros after this one. Ho. We did it. Did another Pomodoro because we're brilliant. That's why. Yeah. How's it, everyone going? How's your experience of co-working? I love it so much. So I was asking just before how many more Pomodoros you want to do, and I'm actually realizing that I need to go and get myself something to eat. So I think we might end things here, but I'm going to be able to do this at this time, for the next few weeks, which is very, very exciting. And if you want to make sure you definitely get notified about that, can you please email me? My email, I'm going to write it in the thing here. hello@clairesara.com. If you want to make sure you definitely get notified about co-working sessions, you just need to let me know, because I don't bomb my whole mailing list with co-working sessions, because it's a pretty niche thing for the people that love it, and other people it's they're happy working on their own. Good for them. That's great. So yeah, send me an email, please. hello@clairesara.com, and I will make sure you are definitely getting those notifications. But yeah, so this time next week, and if you want to keep on working, just replay one of my other co-working sessions if you want to keep co-working with me. And also there's that interview from yesterday that I did with, you definitely want to know? Fantastic. Awesome. Yeah, so there's the live stream that I did yesterday with Terrence. That is just, it was so fantastic. I have been watching that back, and I'm cutting clips from it that I'll be able to share. And yeah, but you can go and watch the whole thing if you are into that sort of thing under lives on my channel. Go check it out, and maybe I'll just drop the link here. That would be a good idea, wouldn't it? That'd be really clever. What a clever thing to do. All right, so there, get shareable link. I'll put it here. If you missed that, it was an absolute bloody hoot. Thank you all so much for joining me to co-work today. I got heaps done. I hope you all got heaps done. And yeah, we'll do this again, same time, same place next week.